not your fault. If I shed all my pride, maybe I could finally grow, but I remain out on my own, out on my own.
Cancer, welcome to my channel, IKTG Tarot. Thank you for being here. Thank you for clicking on the channel. For those who have never been here before, be sure to hit the subscribe button and become a member of the family. Make sure you also click the notification bell and press the all. That way you know when I upload new content, okay? What I do here is a general energy spread. So I start off with the Spirit Oracle Animal card. It's like an animal spirit oracle card. And it best represents your overall energy, okay? And the message that Spirit wants you to get, or your Spirit team. Then I go into a 5-card tarot spread that's past, present, the mutual energy between you and another person or the situation, as it were, the future and the most likely outcome. And then I clarify those positions as needed. Another thing I do is I write a song for the collective for each particular week that I do readings for all 12 signs. And this week's is called Out on My Own, which is what you heard playing at the beginning and what you hear playing in the background. If it resonates with you, please let me know by putting some type of music related emoji or something like that in the comments. That helps the channel circulate and helps with the algorithm so other people can get the message as well. Okay, so let's get going. Let's see. Spirit, show me what card best represents the star sign Cancer for this current time period. Show me the card that best represents the star sign Cancer for this current time period. Show me the card that best represents the star sign Cancer for this current time. Ooh, that came flying out. And apropos that it does come flying out. Butterfly, air, alchemical for air. I just feel like you're really growing and changing and evolving. That's what I get from this a lot. You're kind of just a change. And that makes sense because if you hear from the TikTok teaser, you guys got 5 of Wands, and that's a 5 energy, even though it's conflict, but it's also change, or it's inner conflict, or inner turmoil, just changing from within. That's really good. So let me read. I like that for you guys. I mean, 5 of Wands usually is competition and things of that nature, but there is healthy competition, okay? And there's healthy change and healthy, healthy change. Here we go. Undergoing great change and transformation. The energy of the butterfly is with us during periods of transition. Since air is the element of the heart, this change usually involves relationships, or if you love your job, perhaps your career. Since transition is accompanied by some amount of discomfort, be extra patient and kind during this time, especially if the butterfly is you. Let solid friends and activities support you like a cocoon, committing to one daily routine. And that could be a meal, practice, or prayer, done at the same place and time will do wonders for lifting a butterfly's spirit. So nice, good for you, Cancer. Let's see what the tarot has to say as far as that goes, okay? We'll see really quickly. Spirit, show me the cards that best represent the star sign Cancer for this current time period. Show me the card that best represents the star sign Cancer for this current time period. Show me the card that best represents the star sign Cancer for this current time period. Show me the cards that best represent the star sign Cancer for this current time period. Show me the cards that best represent the star sign Cancer. Show me the cards that best represent the star sign Cancer. Woo! Show me the cards that best represent the star sign Cancer, Spirit. Show me the cards that best represent the star sign Cancer. Show me the cards that best... Ooh. It's kind of like sideways. It's not quite upside down. You have Page of Swords. It's like someone keeping an eye on you or wanting to communicate with you. Some type of communication. At the bottom of the deck, of course. Okay. So this is what I see here. In the past, the recent past, you have the Three of Swords, so heartbreak or healing, healing from a heartbreak or whatever. Perhaps could have been a third-party situation, but just very sad, brokenhearted, feeling like, things could have went better, basically. A heavy type of energy when I see the Three of Swords. I like that it's a 3. I love the number 3, because everything is pretty much a 3. But yeah, healing, okay? And so currently or presently, there's this King of Pentacles energy. You or someone else could be in, because, it's fluid. Tarot's fluid. Could be the person you're watching for. It could be you, Cancer. But someone is in a King of Pentacles energy. This is very much like somebody who's grounded, practical, has everything kind of in order, or trying to keep everything, or does keep everything in order, crosses their T's, dots their I's. Very business minded, so they think more on the tangible and practical means first before like emotional or whatever. Although all this red, that he's wearing, obviously he's quite passionate about his goals and aspirations in the world. He's just very firmly rooted and grounded in the pursuit of them, or having them in his life. It's very grounded, okay? Those types of desires, okay? The mutual energy between you and this person, though, is the Four of Cups. So this is boredom, discontent. Also could be like a missed opportunity. Someone, I call this my FOMO card, but that's really what it is. It's like, just not quite being emotionally satisfied with what's going on. It could have been you not accepting this offer, or someone else not accepting, because this is a mutual energy. You and them share in some way. You could be bored with it. They could feel like they missed out, or vice versa. Take it how it resonates, Cancer. But definitely a heavier energy with the past energy and this mutual energy between the Three of Swords and this Four of Cups in the mutual position. So someone feels, in the future will feel, I should say, Eight of Swords, mentally, like trapped, like a trapped type feeling they can't get out, feeling like, they're in this hamster wheel and just, they feel like there's no way out, when really there is. Even though there is a blindfold and you can't see the way out, there's plenty of space with all these swords. You can see that she can walk in any direction or move in any direction. It's mostly like just thoughts that are causing you to be at a standstill, okay? Or to be, to feel trapped. It's your own thoughts, okay? And how they kind of, basically it's somebody like living in your mind rent-free, okay? And that's what the Eight of Swords energy pretty much is. And the most likely outcome, though, is Queen of Cups. This kind of came out like sideways. It really didn't come out in the reverse, and it didn't come out fully in the upright. So I feel like in the future, you'll be close to your own power. This Queen of Cups, this is Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces, but it's you recognizing your worth. You'll get there and you'll be back in your own power, and you'll just be back to your nurturing self, but I think, it came out like kind of like this. So it'll be in the future, you'll have to maintain your type of balance of this situation to understand the lessons that, from this person. So it's kind of like you had this heartbreak. This all could be the same person, or I kind of think it is. You had this breakup, heartbreak or whatever. It may have been a third-party situation. You wanted to remain in your own power. It could have been a King of Pentacles. Could have been an earth sign that you were dealing with, which is like Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo energy. And you want to just take care of business, really, is really what you focus on. And then so it kind of, but you still are thinking about it. You are a water sign, so you're still thinking about it emotionally. You may be focusing a little bit too much on the past for these three cups that are in front of you and not at that opportunity. Or the other person could feel that way, where it's a missed opportunity. Or you could just be simply bored with the lack of emotional fulfillment or progress with it, okay? So it kind of puts somebody in their head or whatever, and they just not quite understanding what they can do to remedy the situation or whatever. And so for you in the future, you'll kind of sort of be moving back into your power. And at the bottom of the deck, we have this Page of Swords. Below that, Five of Swords. So another 5 energy, like conflict, okay? Mind games, mental games, or whatever. But someone's definitely keeping an eye on someone, or you're keeping an eye on someone. So what I want to clarify is these two positions, the Four of Cups and Four of Cups and the Eight of Swords. Sorry, I didn't really ask the question yet, so I won't take those cards. Spirit, clarify the Four of Cups. Okay. Four of Cups in the neutral position for Cancer. Four of Cups. Clarify the Four of Cups. Clarify the Four of Cups. Ooh. Excuse me. Yeah, so what we have here is someone who's in their ego, a little prideful, because we have the Strength card in reverse. Also could, the sign of a Leo. Could mean something to you, maybe, maybe not. They made a decision, okay, to not have this beginning with you, or you made a decision to not have the beginning with them, because that's that Four of Cups. That's the, the missed opportunity, okay? They, maybe because they were in their ego or whatever, or their pride was in the way, they made the decision to not have a new start with you, or a start with you at all, okay? And that kind of puts you in your head, or puts you in your head, in your thoughts, or them. But it puts someone in their head, and it's just like, man, like I thought that would be different, okay? And so that's probably why you're transforming. That's why that change is happening. That's the change that's happening, okay? And just kind of puts somebody in their head. So let's clarify this Eight of Swords energy. Clarify the Eight of Swords spirit for the star sign Cancer. Clarify Eight of Swords. Whoa, that came jumping out. Clarify the Eight of Swords for the star sign. Clarify the Eight of Swords for the star sign. Yeah. The bottom of the clarifying deck, you have Page of Cups, so somebody wants to apologize. But what we have here is somebody who is more like a Knight of Wands, someone who, if this is you, this King and the Queen energy at the end, the King at the present, and the outcome being the Queen, you're on a different level than they are, okay? But anyway, we have this Knight of Wands energy, just the Sagittarius energy, but this is like in and out person, someone who just kind of is living life for the moment or whatever. They're very passionate driven. It's just that they're not very the staying power isn't there. They're kind of, I'm just going to, from moment to moment, live my life to the fullest or whatever, but not really settle with anything. It's an unsettling energy, is the Knight of Wands, in and out, up and down. It's also known as the player of the tarot. But then we have the Seven of Wands. So this is like standing your ground, being a little defensive too, and perhaps they or you are, wanting to remain in the power that you're in, or they wanted to remain in this energy, okay? And then that's what created this tower. And so that's probably this tower moment, which is an epiphany, a sudden change, a breaking down of the foundation, or that's what the tower energy, this is Scorpionic energy. But yeah, so that might mean something to you too. It could be a Scorpio. But the point is, it's sudden epiphany, sudden change, breaking down the foundation, and because it wasn't really solid. It's somebody who is really, this is all clarifying this Eight of Swords. This is the reason why there's this thought process in your head, is because you realize that this person is kind of more just not serious, really. You know what I mean? They just kind of, they're not serious right now. They don't want to be serious. And it puts you a little bit on the defense, or it causes you to be defensive. And that's what brings in the tower, that energy shift. It brings the tower in, which is the change, which is the butterfly energy. And then consequently, you'll be getting more back to who you want to be, your power, which is really great. And there could be an apology coming in too, because at the bottom of the clarifying deck, we have the Page of Cups. Also Cancer, your energy, as well as Pisces and Scorpio. But that's what I see for you, Cancer. If it resonates with you, there's information in the description box to reach out for a personal reading. Like, share, subscribe, and until we meet again, Cancer, love, light, namaste.